morning, or good night, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to the Gen Con stream. We are here today to play a script called There's Safety in Slumbers by Raj. It is a single demon Yagababble script, and last time I played it, I was the evil matron in a 19-player game, and Patters was the Baron, and I figured that out very quickly, and then people were like, can you move him next to the gangster so the gangster can kill him? And then I just tried to talk myself out of doing that for like 5 days. Anyways, this time I am not traveling, I'm gonna be playing, and there are some things that are useful to know about the script, so we're actually just gonna pop back over to town. Raj is gonna tell us those things so that both all the players and you guys as chat can be aware of it. And yeah, then we're gonna play this nonsense, which is exactly what I had on my game plan for today at 5:06 in the morning. So yeah, let's go say hi to everyone and hear a little bit more about the script. All right, everyone, say hi to chat.
Hi, chat.
Hi to chat.
Yay!
Hello.
And now we're gonna turn the floor over to Raj, who's gonna tell us about this super not insane at all script.
It's not insane at all. Totally normal stuff. The script's called There's Safety in Slumbers. It's a mono Yagababble script, and it has a couple of special rules. Special rule number 1. If there's a lunatic in the game, the Yagababble knows the lunatic's phrase. Special rule number 2. All the deaths happen during the day. Nothing bad can happen to the good team at night, really. So the causes of death on the script are the Yagababble, the Harpy, the Witch, and the Golem, and, you know, Amnesiac, whatever happens there, happens there. And it'll happen as we're playing. So once you go to sleep, you are going to wake up safe and sound. There is a fibbin on the script, but there are no other sources of misinfo for the good team. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, yes, I do.
If the Yagababble says the phase, but does it conclude it if it said the phase yesterday, or does it have to do it during the?
Oh yeah, really good question. No, so normally with the Yagababble, if you say the phrase, it's for that day and that night. Here it's the other way around. It'd be the previous night and that day are chained together. So hypothetically, if the Yagababble said their phrase during night 1, that would count towards the day 1 deaths, and not towards at day 1 saying the phrase. It would only count during day 1 deaths and not to night 2 deaths, because there are no night 2 deaths. That make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll rack real quick, but I'm about ready.
Awesome. This can only go well.
I'm very excited about this.
Amazing.
I haven't been so self-conscious about my speech since the Yagababble was first released.
I think I've peaked for Yagababble because on the Wednesday stream we had a game where what was it? It was Arrow's last stream, and so we were like all sort of in the mood. We all did costumes and we got dressed up like in mourning to sort of like, you know, celebrate the death and the passing of Arrow. And we're like deciding what the Yagababble phrase should be, and I was like, oh, we'll go R.I.P. Arrow, just because like that seems like something that in this particular context people would say. And it was the best Yagababble phrase I will ever come up with. Like, I've peaked as a storyteller with the Yagababble, because it was just, I think Beardy made a short, actually. So yeah, now we're just, today's stream sponsored by Beardy Shorts. Go watch them, they're great. We'll just continue having sponsorships.
Can't believe Beardy made a short of something. That sounds wild.
I know, who would have expected? Yeah, very uncharacteristic of him. All right. I'm gonna go talk to chat. This is one of the few evil tokens that I actually like getting. This is fun. I don't think I've done a minion perspective before, so this is just gonna be chaos. I have no idea if we'll win, but I also don't care. Oh, let's do a prediction while we're here. I have learned so many things about the prediction menu lately. Let's see. Yeah, that's how that works. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I freaking love the Cerenovus. I think the Cerenovus is so underrated because when I first started playing it, there was so much of a mentality around like people I was talking with saying, "Oh yeah, the Ceri is all about like getting kills. Like you get to force somebody to claim something, and then if they don't do it, they die, and so you get all these kills." But I actually don't think the Cerenovus is about getting executions at all. I think the Cerenovus is all about finding players who have information that they desperately need to share and going, if you want to do that, there's a price. So it's just like such an interesting and fun thing, and it's such a good puzzle character for me as somebody who loves the puzzle and loves like trying to find puzzles to build, that with the Sari you get so much space to just like try and figure out like who is that person whose information that I need to stop. In this script, I sort of get the sense that like it might be better to kind of make people maybe consecutively mad, just because we're in a 2-minion game, and so if people know there's a Cerenovus, then that means they know there aren't like other minions, but that really depends sort of what other minions it is. Like if it's a Baron, then it's probably good to say like, oh, there's a Cerenovus, because we can try and like create a sense that like maybe there's Harpy madness, and therefore like outsider claims are discredited, especially on a script where a lot of the outsiders might not be able to come out quite early. Or like if people don't know there's a Cerenovus, then that potentially builds more marionette paranoia. So it is always interesting to decide like, do you want to play a really outed, like everyone knows there's a Sari in play, or do you want to do something else where like maybe you just are just locking one person and saying, yeah, like this person's information. But what I don't love about that is that if you do lock one person, then you don't always know like what their actual role is, and so you may not be doing something that's as helpful for your team. I also just remembered there's a magician on the script, so that's fun and terrifying, because I would love to be able to help with bluffing the Yagababble phrase. I think that's always like really, really useful. I'm also looking at this now because I genuinely don't usually look at the script before I start playing a game. I usually sort of sit, and then like as the night goes, I'm like, oh, I should probably come up with some sort of plan for what I want to do. As a good player, I think like this, and this is just a social reads thing for me specifically, that as a good player, I really like, when I'm looking for sort of tells that people have or reasons why people are good or evil, I'm always looking for like when somebody says to me that they've done something, what was their intention behind that? And then later in the game, does the way that this person is acting now line up with the way that they were acting, the things that they were saying and doing earlier? And usually, not always, but usually good players have reasons for acting the way that they do. Good players have intentions, even if they're not sort of obvious. It's like if a good player does something or says that they're doing something or later in the game is doing something, you can kind of think back and go like, oh, what was the intention behind that? Does that make sense? And with good people, it usually does. And with evil people, it often doesn't. And so as an evil person, for me to try and make it look like I am a good player, I like to go, okay, what is my plan? Like, what is my intention? And what is the sort of narrative that I'm going to have over the game? Like, how can I claim something that makes sense, like that will make sense later when I am, you know, still playing and still trying to look good. In this case, I don't want to look good. I'm a minion, so I would like to either be framed as the demon or be like eat up a kill when that matters. So yeah, that should be good. I have instead just, you know, waxed poetic about that instead of actually coming up with a plan. I think it would be fun to bluff like Amni or Artist or Savant, something that goes to the storyteller. Those are often, especially if there is a magician, it'll be a lot easier to get that because we can just kind of keep an eye on who goes to the storyteller on day one. There's also a fisherman. And so that's like the odds that all 4 of those are in play are decently low. And if I was one of those, what I might say to somebody as a good player is, oh, you know, I'm a role that goes to the storyteller. I do think this is also one of those things where, like, as a minion, if you are the sort of player who likes to just blatantly lie all the time as a good player, it gives you a lot more space to just blatantly lie. But I find personally as a minion that I really need to, like, seem like I have a plan, again, like something that I'm going to fall back on. And so if I claim something that seems like, oh, I'm actually trying to claim this and this is the role I'm trying to be, then I'm like, people can read into that. So... and I really hope Arwell's on our team, actually, because I just looked down and saw that we've got Arwell in the game, and the last couple times I've played with him, we've been on opposite teams, and really, like, I have framed him as evil, basically. So it would be really fun to be teammates. But honestly, looking at this game of, like, everyone in this group, I would love to be on a team with. So, yeah, you know, no matter what happens, it'll be good. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Raj hasn't come to us yet, which is now making me paranoid that we do have a magician, but we'll deal. What's happening in chat? Oh, hi, Rockwell. It's good to see you here. It's good to see everyone here. this is, I question where all this energy comes from, because, 10 minutes ago before I started the stream, I was like, okay, I have to get out of bed. I have to put on everything. Like, this is gonna be great. Like, we're gonna do the thing. But yeah, we'll, ooh, that's, oh god, I don't know if I'm prepared for a wacky early amnesiac. Ooh, damsel is fun. Damsel is such a fun puzzle as well. Love when there's a damsel. The problem is I don't want to go back now, because I've been talking for so long here, that if I go back to the players and then have to immediately leave to get minion info, I'm worried that will be obvious. So I'm just gonna stay here. And hi, Orcahedron. Oh, that's a really fun name. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, this, let's see. I don't know if anyone has any questions or things. I can, like, I'm not gonna do any hints for the next character. But Sam and I were up quite late playtesting. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Hello.
You learn that your evil team is George Y is the other minion, and JC is your demon.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. If there's a marionette and a magician, that is also what you would tell me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Exactly.
Cool.
I may want to make a slight switch to your character.
After I spent so much time talking to Chad about the Serenovus, I fucking love the Serenovus.
Oh, okay,
but,
just do Serenovus.
No. If you
works.
no, what you can
Do.
I don't think it will get, like, would it make the game better for you if I was a different character? Because it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna, you know me. Like,
I mean, if you're excited about being the Serenovus, be the Serenovus, and it's not like a big adjustment.
You sure?
If you're like, I'm hyped for this, yeah, then do it.
I do.
100%.
I love being the Serenovus. Like, Serenovus is I literally said to Chad, I was like, Serenovus is one of the few evil tokens where I'm like, oh, I'm genuinely happy to be this. But there's lots of things that I'm happy to be, and I haven't come up with any sort of plan for being the Serenovus. So, like, fully, I want you to do what you think is best for the game. Like, I will be happy no matter
If Serenovus is exciting for you, then that's going to be best for the game. No questions asked. Go for it.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
But please pick a player and a role
yep,
over here.
Sure. I should do that. I really need to go with who do I think, not just is gonna, like, because everyone's gonna play into it and have a great time, but who is gonna not expect me to have made them mad. This is usually what I do, and usually I pick somebody that I, like, don't know as well, but in this group I'm like, I know everyone very well, so that does not help.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's pick Aerith. And let's make, what will Aerith be annoyed about doing? Let's make Aerith mad as the golem.
Golem it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you.
Great, thanks. Yeah, that's true. There's lots of people that are fun to pick in this game, and there's lots of people that I would be very happy to pick. I do think a lot of people might pick Patters, but honestly, in this group, there are, like, so many people who are just so fun and would really lean in and have a silly old time with that, which is great. I think if I were the sort of person who wanted to do a really, really horrible thing, I would make George Y. Wait, he said George Y was our minion, right? The other thing is, like, what's nice is I can go to JC and just be like, hey, like, do you have a marionette? Because then we know whether George Y is on the team or not. So if it is a magician, we can get around it pretty easily. But yeah, making George Y mad as the magician would be incredibly cursed. I do think, like, yeah, I'm excited for picking Aerith because I think, like, specifically making Aerith mad as the golem will probably make Aerith squirm a little bit. But also, making somebody mad as the golem is awesome because, like, what are they gonna do? Nominate? Like, they can't really nominate twice and then also have to sort of explain away, like, how they're the golem. And, like, if somebody nominated twice and both people didn't die and they were supposed to be mad as the golem, like, I, as a storyteller, would kill them. It's the same as, like, making someone mad as the zealot or, like, making someone mad as the butler. Like, they're gonna have to play in a different way because of that character, which is just very fun. Yes. So we only learned one demon. Oh, duh, that's how the magician works. In my head, I was like, we would learn more people. Yeah. Great. It's not a magician. George is just on our team. Abdu says, so who's my fellow minion? Is Abdu the lunatic? I'm just going to say that I didn't see that because I was talking to chat. So that's probably fine. Let's see. I could say I'm the magician. Yeah, thank you for pointing out, Rebecca, that it can't be a magician. It's early, and sometimes when it's early, we don't remember what the rules of the game are, which is why I am playing and not storytelling. Yeah. I've been playing with a couple of things lately that mess with things like that, and sometimes you forget which things exist in the game. Okay, cool. Oh, this is fun. The sun is coming up. Great. Let's see. Is Abdu surely Abdu is the lunatic, and that's what's happening there. And so yeah, I think we're gonna just fully go with oh, I didn't know what was happening. I could just write. Oh, okay. Here's what I'm just gonna say exactly what I would say as a good player, which is I assumed JC was the marionette.
That's a good phrase, like a half dozen times.
All right, welcome everyone. Good morning. As you know, we have a big stage production coming up in a couple days, and we really need to get ready for opening night. However, I've heard that there's a demon lurking around our opera house, killing people. We really need to stop it because that's going to drive down ticket sales. So, let's get this play ready, let's kill this demon, and let's go break a leg, everyone. You have 5 minutes.
Yay, capitalism.
I think it would probably get tickets to go up.
Doing a play in the opera house. Is there a better venue? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
It's Australia. They only have one place.
We do have a big opera house. That is true.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm no
that's
longer
okay.
worried
Tickets
about
easier.
Hob.
Oh yeah.
Hob
He
can now
hasn't
say
died.
whatever he says.
Why, has he died?
No, I'm the artist. I just asked the question: is Hob the demon? And I'm told no.
Which is exactly what Raj would say if you were the marionette. Easy, done. Hi.
It's too soon in day for big word, so small word will do.
Shall we? One more time?
Of course.
That is a
One more
lot.
time.
Oh, Sam. What have we done?
We have made good choice.
Good choice. Very good choice. For context, chat, see, this is not part of the bit, so it's fine. Last night, Sam and I played a game where we made a deal with each other to only speak in one-syllable words. And I was the juggler in this game. So I had to do a juggle without using anything that had more than one syllable, which I did do. But it was great. I threw balls in the air. I threw 3 balls, 3 good balls and 2 bad balls, and one of the bad balls was a bad sphere. And bad sphere is the new role in the next year. Hey, that rhymed too. Even double whammy. Love it. So yeah, there we go. That's Raj just instantly out because we're never talking about the game. But what else is new?
We can talk for damn.
We can talk game if you want. If you want
I like
so
game.
bad. I like game. Game is good.
Good.
Good game.
You good to tell me what you are?
I go to Raj for info or other.
Ah.
Nope, others. I already fucked it.
That's a lot of roles on the script.
I see 4.
True.
I
true.
go to Raj in the day.
Oh, sure. I good sphere. Much good sphere.
Same good sphere?
Will not say at this point.
Sky good sphere.
Could be.
You are sky sphere. Oh, I just This is good. Okay. You see
So-
me?
No.
Hmm.
So, fun fact. Big bad man quite hard with this.
I see no.
Look, big
It's
word.
fine. It's fine. You did it last night with one who looked in glass sphere.
True.
I'm gonna highlight that on my script so chat knows what I'm talking. Oh no, the script went away.
All right. Well, I go see more peeps. Yes, peeps.
Have fun
You
with
go talk to
your
Raj?
peeps. Soon. Shall we?
Hello.
Hello.
Have you got the bluffs?
No.
Okay. How do you feel about Bounty Hunter?
Well, I said that I visit the storyteller to Sam, so.
Okay, well, you could maybe go Pixie Artist. So JC is Artist and Librarian in the bluffs. JC is going Artist.
Cool. I might just wait and see which of Savant, Amni, and Fisherman isn't in play and take that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or go Pixie one of those things. Pixie Artist obviously won't really do if that's what JC is taking. Oh, do you have the phrase?
Yes, it's sure.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Sam
very
is the
Brooklyn Nine-Nine
lunatic.
coded. Sam is the lunatic. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so he definitely did get me as a minion then.
Okay, well that's
Because
okay.
he pinged me first, and then we had a whole chat about other things. Where that's where I said I visit the storyteller. He's bluffing balloonist, but he's definitely gonna know. Do we know what Sam's phrase is?
I was told, and I've already forgotten. That's annoying.
Okay, that's fine. I'm devastated because I would have gone so hard on Sam being evil with me. Oh, I wish I had known. Okay, well, there's no way to know.
You can,
that's
I
fine.
mean, you can imply there's a
What are
magician
you,
in play,
by the
right?
way?
I'm the witch. I've hit Sam.
Oh, great. I love that. That's hilarious. I'm the Sarian. Aerith is mad as the golem. Okay, we should go back.
Incredible.
Bye.
Right, thank you.
Oh, I only have 2 double claims. That's fun.
Oh, the first chat I went into, there was a double claim.
One of you made a double claim in the chat we were just in.
The first chat was not a double claim. That was the consistent claim.
I think if we out it, town will feel differently.
Like,
For sure, we'll live with it.
we weren't both claiming the same. Well, we were sort of claiming exactly the same thing.
Exactly the
but
same thing.
Not
yeah,
in a
exactly,
way
yeah.
which contradicted.
No, it was.
Were you both claiming marionette? Like, what's happening?
No. It's just
It'll
that
come to
exactly
light.
the same thing is the Yagababble phrase.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a good phrase.
I wouldn't worry about Hobnos. I'm cleared. Hob.
we kill Hob now.
No,
I
we
wouldn't
don't.
worry about Hob.
Okay,
He's dead
okay,
a lot as
no
well.
one has died yet, so it's
Look.
fine.
Yeah.
Hobbs
Hob
played.
is above
But
reproach.
no one could have died yet,
It's
right?
fine.
Because the act
Hob
won't
not pull
affect
strings.
till tomorrow.
No, the Yak can start killing right already now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they said it
So
at night,
it
then
affects
yeah,
today and tomorrow, but not
No,
tonight.
it was. So anything said during the night last night counts for today.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, so I'm not cleared.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
unproblematic.
Ah,
Also, there's a witch, there's a harpy, there's a Serenovus. Like, there's enough stuff. So,
I don't think we should nominate.
It's going to be the Yak that does the killing, isn't it, Aaron?
There's
I am
a
happy
golem.
to nominate because I
No, we
use
shouldn't
my
nominate.
ability. So. And I'm
What?
taking very note here to try and use different phrasings about what I've done with the artist.
I'm so
Alright.
excited to see how many you can come up with.
Yes. How many different ways
Welcome
are there of saying I have used my artist ability?
Fellow thespians. There's some Amni-related potential shenanigans, so I'll let you guys shenanigan, but also nominations are just generally open, so have at it, Haas.
Oh, in the
Light
army, I
bulb.
got a cold.
Light bulb moment, we should not nominate, because then if there's a death today, we know it's a Yagababble that has said their phrase.
Someone
Or a
nominate
harpy.
Arwell?
No, because if we nominate and you die, we don't know if it's witch or not.
Did you
Light
nominate
bulb moment,
Orwell?
think about it.
No,
I'll
no,
nominate Arwell.
That's not very fun, well.
Patters did though.
Patters nominate Arwell.
Yeah.
Tell us why, Patters.
I was hoping I would die to confuse whether or not it was a Yagababba or a witch.
Orwell?
Sorry, technical difficulties. I don't think we should. No, please don't execute me. Actually,
I'll run the vote.
Good,
I
Jason.
was gonna drop until you said that.
It's funny how people
Hope Sam's gonna
asking to
drop it,
not
guys.
die just instantly makes you want to kill them more.
4 is not enough. Orwell is safe for the day. Any further nominations?
You voted. Did you have technical difficulties?
No, that's all according to plan.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's a
what
good
was that?
phrase.
You said technical difficulties?
I had difficulty saying it.
Yeah, good.
Oh my god.
There's some roles that can tell who Big Mouth that kills is. Any...
Big mouth that
Damn it,
kills.
Sam.
Do we
Really
have
Leviathan-y, isn't it? It's
do we
like-
have such role?
This is gonna be confusing.
Something?
Anyway.
Big mouth go blah blah blah.
You can use more than one syllable, Sam. We're not playing
Please,
that
Sam,
game.
please.
He's committed.
No,
After
too
last night.
soon a day for
Second
that.
call for nominations.
Sure.
I'll nominate Sam.
Tell us why.
Light bulb moment. I just realised what my fisherman advice is. It said the Yagabobble phrase had to be changed. Clearly, Sam was given a 2-syllable word, and it had to be changed.
Is that?
I don't say if I was Big Mouth that kills, if I would ask Raj to change phrase, but would do that. Yes.
Sam, am I boy with strings? Please tell.
I pull no strings.
Oh, I've never
Ben
heard
did.
you say
I vote.
that moment
Oh.
before, ever in the history of this game. You did
Why-
it to me today.
5 is not enough. Sam is safe for the day.
Just in case.
Good. I was like, why do we want to kill this? This can last the whole game if we let it.
Yeah.
Whose hand was up at the bottom? Sorry.
Bold to think
What do
death
you
would stop
mean
it.
if we let it?
My hand went up again. I think it's technical difficulties again.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about your technical difficulties. Orwell.
God damn it.
Any further
Oh, well.
nominations?
You're breaking up a bit. Can you repeat that? I feel like you're having some difficulties.
It's actually non-technical difficulties. I realised it was user error.
Would you pick
Problem
Sam? Or...
exists between
last
screen
nom.
and
The
chair.
next nom will just be a boom dandy explosion of like 5 technical difficulties.
Actually, that's a
counting
point,
down from
Raj.
10, last call for noms.
Quick question, Raj, on how you're ruling the Yag phrase. Does saying a phrase that includes the phrase but with a longer word nesting part of the actual thing in it? So, like saying non-technical, does that count as still saying technical for the purpose of? You've said technical difficulties, even though you said non-technical difficulties.
Yes.
Oh, great.
That makes sense, right?
Sure. Yeah.
It's hard enough as it is.
Sure.
George would like to nominate Daniel.
George nominates Daniel. Tell us why, George.
There's been a suspicious lack of deaths. I think maybe the Jägerbabble just hasn't been speaking much. So I just nominated someone who hasn't really been speaking much. And also, there might be we may as well kill someone.
Daniel.
This is a good call because I've been the Jägerbabble 3 times and said the Jägerbabble phrase 0 times. Also, no. Thank you.
On the vote.
Ooh.
5 is not enough. Daniel is safe.
We are the worst town in the world.
This is so
Can-
incredibly ironic, but everyone needs to know because it's too funny to not share. My mouse just ran out of like charge, so I'm quite literally having technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Like I could find
Can I
something
nominate
to plug it
JC,
in,
please?
Yeah, who is that?
Abdu.
Abdu nominates JC.
Evil ping on JC.
JC?
That's fun. I'd love to know the slightest hint of specifics about the evil ping. Because otherwise it sounds like
Centered
it's
on
being
you.
made up.
Made up evil people.
It seemed
always kill the
trustworthy.
demon, it's a fact.
Who would do that?
All right, last call for noms. 10.
Okay, good. I have plugged in my mouse, but the charger is like all the way down and the cord's not long enough, so I
George
can't.
nominates Lorinda.
George nominates Lorinda.
Technical difficulties.
Oh
Go
god, they're sat next to me. What have I done? I regret everything. Lorinda's above reproach.
Lorinda, are you above reproach?
I'm the amnesiac, I got a cold.
Sorry, George, I'll vote for you.
That's a good phrase.
Oh, cheers, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Do they have Dayquil out there?
My client has done nothing wrong. Please, wait. Oh my god.
5 is not enough.
We're so good at counting to 5.
I love how many 5s we've had from the potential marionette dropping when they would have been the 6. It's happened like 3 times today.
Counting down from 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gotta put a Vortex on the script, but I feel like that would really change the vibe. Patters is crushed by a chandelier. Everyone go to sleep.
Ah, that's problematic.
That's a good phrase.
Oh.
I'm a plague doctor, so.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
That's awful.
That makes me think the artist the artist is a bluff, and they knew I wasn't the artist.
Did you nominate?
I did nominate, yeah.
Might have been a witch.
They don't choose the kills.
Oh wait, does the
Yeah, just because they don't choose the kills doesn't mean like if it's a bluff, then they know I'm not the artist and I'm hiding something. So I'm a good kill as well. Or Raj was punishing us for not executing somebody. So.
I feel like it's the latter, right? Unless one of them went to the Raj and was like, nah, specifically kill Paz.
Yeah, it's kill someone or the kid and get to it, right?
Which has to kill immediately, right?
It does, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so does that mean that the Yag said the phrase during night 1 then?
At least once.
At some
At
point,
least
once,
Or during day
or
1.
At some point during the day.
Or someone was Harpy mad, but that seems less likely because it would have to be an evil player who was mad about Patters, since I'm assuming Patters wasn't mad about anyone. Unless Patters was specifically mad about Hob being good, which is fucking hilarious.
I was not mad. I just wanted people to believe Hob, and Hob's my neighbor.
Yeah, I buy that.
I think it's just more likely that out of the cavalcade of nonsense we said during that day, the Yag snuck their phrase in at some point.
They would have said it last night specifically,
Yeah,
right? It
they
wouldn't have-
couldn't have said it
I
during the
think
day.
it's very safe
Or
to
during
say
the day.
that the phrase isn't technical difficulties.
Okay.
Unless
Well,
Oil is your minion,
that'd be
Jams.
crazy.
I feel like you can't give too many kills if it was technical.
Hello.
Hey. Who's getting it tonight?
Let's. So I'm sort of 2 minds because I'm pretty sure Abdu is the fortune teller who checked his neighbors, which is a problem. But I also think that's not really a problem because that can be easily mitigated by marionetting. And so I think what I'm gonna do is make Aerith mad as the golem again for now, and then if I need to marionette Abdu, I will simply make him mad as something else. Tell him I'm going to do that in advance and be like, no, seriously, I'm the Cerenovus. Like, you are the marionette. I will make you mad to prove that we are on the same team, and then do that later
Very
if I need that. But we will see how badly I need that, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. See you.
Okay, but you got a warm.
Yes. I got the opposite of that. I probably better just stop saying it, otherwise it will kill me.
For what it's worth, I don't
I
think.
think
Yeah.
could be evil man. Sorry, no, bad man, but not big mouth that kills. Other, no, not.
Are you sure it is too soon for
B
big word,
minus.
Sam? Too soon in day? I think small word use more brain. So.
No.
You do you.
No, small word use no brain.
Small word, use moderate amount of brain. God damn it.
Moderate. That renowned one-syllable word.
Yeah, good.
Say it quick enough.
Ooh, witch friend. There we go. For bad man, but not big bad man. Witch friend.
Big bad man.
This is genuinely ridiculous in terms of technical difficulties. I am balancing the power board on my foot. No, I mean it.
No, Jams.
Yeah.
I'm literally balancing the power
Chat
board.
putting you up to
I
this
would
now.
take a
Are they
picture and
actually-
show you if I could. I mean, chat's giving me shit for saying it again. But I'm balancing the power board on my foot so that the charger reaches all the way to the mouse because I don't think. Wait. I have a way to plug it in higher than where it is right now. Hang on. This
Are you
is
okay,
stupid.
Jams?
I'm doing great. It's very early,
Sure,
but that's fine.
sure.
No, I'm doing so good. It's the problem is I have a Mac and all of the little plugs on the computer are USB-C, but the charger cord for the mouse is USB. Just the normal kind. But I have a converter, and I forgot that I had it because it was plugged into my fancy mic that I am not currently using. So, yeah, okay, we're good. I no longer am having the type of problems that shall not be named, but are of the computer and technology-related variety.
Oh,
I think we can all agree it's more fun if you say the words.
Thank you, Minion Zorge. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, we're all
Those
just
are the
covering
kind
for
of
well anyway,
difficulties
so
that
it's
I am
fine.
having.
Yeah.
My favorite part about
this-
the Yagababble genuinely is being good and just like trying to come up with as many things as you can that could be Yagababble phrases.
Yeah. It's actively counterproductive, but it's also actively very fun.
Now that's a good phrase.
Stop it, Holly.
Oh my goodness.
I was-
Yeah, this is great. This is excellent. I do think the main thing that makes streaming harder at this time of day is that usually my brain is just full of all sorts of like nonsense that I can just chatter about, and I was sitting here going like, what's a fun thing that we can talk about, and my brain was just empty. Just nothing.
I can't stream first thing in the morning.
Nothing there. Oh, well, this is a good thing. Chat is like, can you put the things that you know in the Grim? Because I don't normally. Like, okay, let's put things that people have claimed to me.
I guess it must be worth a check because you usually do storyteller perspectives more than player perspectives, don't you?
Yeah, I think this is what my 5th-ish player perspective. Like, I haven't done that many. But I also like when I'm playing, and I said this semi-recently to someone that like when I'm playing, usually I find that like because people lie, right? That's part of the fun of the game, that people get to lie about what's happening. I'll talk about this later.
All right. Hey, good morning. Nothing bad happened last night. Everyone wakes up all hunky-dory. But I remind you, we have a performance coming up. I hope you've been running your lines throughout the night. Good luck.
I think Raj is mean to me.
In all
I'm a pretty
seriousness,
tough director.
was anyone Sari or Harpy met yesterday? Because we could potentially track the Plague Doctor situation, or if anyone became an outsider. Because
Good thing.
if none of those things have happened, then I am genuinely worried about someone having become a marionette.
I'm mad in some way, but not in game way.
Why, Sam? Why are you mad? Come talk.
You know why I'm mad.
I don't know why.
I'm mad for word.
Is your Yagababble phrase more than one syllable?
You know what? We talk.
Why are you mad, Sam?
So I see from up high, and would be not hard if I see you, or Hob, or JC.
Ah, you
or-
see one with more than one sound.
Look,
You see
I
one
see
with
Y, then I see low.
Oh dear.
It's hard to tell.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. I can help.
Mm.
Tell me
Well,
who
you know now.
you see.
I see Y and I see low.
Ah, yes. Those down there.
Yes.
At the low end of the shape.
First one with twin. Twin is
Yes,
X. If
yes.
I see them at some point.
George is one sound.
Is it?
Yeah. What was it that Patter said last night that French was more than one syllable? Oh my god. Okay.
You have news from Raj?
No,
Oh no.
not yet.
I know you not man of fish, so you make art?
No.
Hmm.
There could be bear.
Ah. I did not think of bear. Hmm.
You
Right.
must, Sam. You must think of the bear.
The bear is yes. The bear could be here.
You need to think of the
Bear could
bear.
be.
Bear could be there. Bear could be here.
Bear could be there. I go now.
Oh my god. Well, this isn't useful. Let's talk to someone.
Let's bring Jams in.
Hello.
I guess it's.
I was
Hello.
alone in
Hey, Jams.
alone in town, so I just picked a random group of people.
Oh yeah,
and-
feel free. Feel
yeah.
free.
Fair enough.
Cool, what's
We're
happening?
two outsiders here. Yep, George, right?
Irish.
Right, we're both outsiders.
What's happening?
I'm kidding. We're not.
Don't worry.
Well, I'm
not
the
an
golem.
out-
I am actually.
He's
the
an out.
golem.
I am not an outsider.
Okay, I am also not an outsider. Wink. Does that help?
Yeah, but I am. Am I the odd one out here?
I had no idea what's going on here.
I did
Cool.
just have a
Jack,
great,
you didn't wanna-
great conversation with Mr. One Syllable, where he said he was trying to tell me about a double claim, and I said, "You did not think of the bear." Which is the only way I will be referring to the pixie from now on.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, that man's commitment to bits is
It's so good.
like
It's I don't
It
know.
was a couple weeks ago on our stream. He just played the entire game out of frame because there was a bit at the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's like on the level of the game where Bort and Patters in person didn't open their eyes for an entire day phase.
I've heard about this, and
It
it's
was
just like
so funny.
okay.
Well, the funniest part was like maybe 3 or 4 minutes in, where you could tell that they both like deeply regretted it, but they just kept doing
You
it.
gotta keep going on with it. Yeah, of course. You can't drop the bit. You can't drop the bit.
Like it was just so good. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry. I did game anything.
Double claim galore. Hob Abdu both claim Snake Charmer.
Oh, good. I might know where the bear is.
Excellent.
That's what I've got.
Ooh, wonderful.
Ooh.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Bye.
Gong. Everyone's back. Great. We have rehearsal. Take a stab at the demon at this rehearsal.
I would like to announce that you must think of the bear.
Oh, you must think of the bear.
Whoa.
The bear
that's a good phrase.
could be there or here.
My lights are going mad. This is genuine technical difficulty.
Best money on a dimmer switch he ever spent.
Rivaled only by Hobbs' foot pedal.
Yeah, nominations are open. Everything's open.
I've heard tell of a snake charming last night. I don't think I believe in the world where that happened, but people are saying.
Yeah.
Can I nominate Arif, please?
Of course. Tell us why.
I was the starting Yag with the phrase, that's a good phrase. I only got 1 kill. That's kind of lame, Raj, but it's fine. I don't judge you. I was Snake Charm last night. During day 1, me, Abdu, and Arif spoke, and Arif claimed to be the Snake Charmer, who's going to Snake Charm me tonight. Abdu has info that I was the Demon night 1. So he can back me up on this. So let's get him.
Arif?
Most of this is lies. The conversation did happen between me, Abdu, and Hob on day 1. Hob claimed to be the Snake Charmer. Abdu claimed to be the now poisoned Snake Charmer, previous Yag. I don't know what's going on. I'm the Golem. I could nominate Hob back, and if Hob doesn't die, we just kill him.
I think it's not hard. Okay. I think my seat friends have Claw from 1 to 2.
Give me a second with that one, Sam.
Claw from 1 to 2.
Harpy Madness.
Yeah,
Harpy Madness from Hob to Arif.
No.
That is what Sam is trying to say.
Then
I
3
prefer
is not enough
Claw
for
from 1 to
Sam's
2, personally.
Yeah.
I know Nom Hob.
Any further noms?
I would like to nom Lorinda.
Yes. Abdu nominates Lorinda. Go for it.
Hob was the other end of the evil ping that I had, and Hob's play is funny enough that I don't think he's evil.
Lorinda?
I'm the Amni with the once per game. I'll use it tonight and then you can kill me tomorrow.
For what it's worth, I believe that, so...
What's the evil ping?
Do you have a hot now?
I have a warm, but I'm just going to use it and find out.
5 is not enough.
I will say that
Lorinda
is fully the influence of Jemmings, who literally has said to me at least 5 times in the last 2 days that when somebody says, oh, just let me live for 1 more day, they're evil and you should get them, which I don't actually believe, but I just could only hear that in the back of my head, and I was like, well, now I have to vote.
When there's an assassin on the script, I think they're evil. When there isn't, I give them a bit more leeway.
I wasn't
when
going to
it's
say I
not
have a
actually
cold,
like
now
an
I am.
evil role that matters for, that does help.
Sam will point at why. Oh, no, right.
If Hob was the demon yesterday, why does Hob's demon ability kill me when I'm bluffing a roll that confirms Hob is not the demon?
I guess I don't really believe that Hob was
sorry to say, Paris, you were my marionette.
I was
so
marionette?
You have an ability.
The Plague Doctor could have put a Seri in play.
Yeah, well, Hob was clearing Snake Charmer yesterday, so I think maybe there's been a Serenovus in play all game. I think maybe that's the case.
I'm
no.
concerned about
Either that or Hob is like the pixie who wants to get the Snake Charmer ability.
That's a good phrase.
It'd be quite unwieldy to work in, or Hobbs the pixie who wants to get the Snake Charmer ability several times over the course of a game. Oh, like twice a day, not bad.
Yeah,
that's why it's a good phrase. You wouldn't question it.
When it's final 3 and Hobbs been dead for 3 days, and I'm still there going, I think Hobbs the pixie that wants to get the Snake Charmer ability.
It's a long storyteller consult. Arwell must be having technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Sam would like to point at why. With Quinn down near bottom.
Down near bottom.
My name is 1 syllable long, Sam.
So, have heard from man who fly high in sky. That's sure, George be seen. I don't think George is big mouth that kills, but could be witch friend.
George.
My technical difficulties are above reproach.
Are you genuinely having technical difficulties?
No.
Okay.
I've heard like a quasi fraction of a room if I have a pixie. It's like mine's dying, but I'm not going to kill myself. Ha 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 ha! Got away with it.
Can I nominate
Any
Arwell?
of them. Of course. Jams nominates Arwell.
I would like to hear more
Alright,
about
Jam.
his technical difficulties. No, but also genuinely, I would if you do get away with this, then like well fucking played. But I think I need to do this now because I'm gonna regret not doing it later.
Arwell.
Paz, you're dead. You've only got one vote, unless it's technical difficulties why you've got your hand up. You should draw. I'm the fisherman. I have just got my advice, and it was a very, very good for the good team. Please don't kill me, though.
It's your advice.
You're a spent fisherman.
Yeah, but I'm good.
Don't get executed. It's a good advice.
Advice.
Oh my God.
Big box.
5 remains not enough. God, how many buys have we had?
He's so good at count to 5.
This is
5 is the only vote count we
He's
can
so
do.
good.
Lorinda
Tomorrow,
nominates Arif.
maybe tomorrow we kill people.
Lorinda nominates Parrot. No.
I was already been nominated.
No. Let it go through.
Arif, why don't you confirm yourself?
That's why,
Who
yeah.
should I
that's why
nominate? That's what I'm.
Probably Hob or anybody else.
I don't think
Jams.
Hobbs
Daniel.
demon. Maybe Jams.
I think
But what if I'm the marionette? That's a really bad choice. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Oh, I think Arif's the
Oh, yeah.
Any further nominations? Then,
Yes. Raj, can I nominate Jams, please?
of course. Tell us why, George. Why?
I have spoken to a fortune teller who picked Jams and got a yes.
Jams.
I am not the demon. The game will continue and then that will confirm that I'm good, I guess. I can die.
Think of bear, Dan. Think of bear.
That is true. Think of the bear.
Okay, oh well.
Ooh.
6 is enough.
Okay.
We have someone on the block.
I'll
think
nominate.
Jonathan's
Oh
good.
shit, I nominated! Fuck! Can someone nominate
Who do you
Abdi?
want to nominate? I'll nominate Abdu.
Okay, Arwell nominates Abdi. Arwell dies. Arwell, tell us.
Lol.
Oh, well, this is my last impact on the game, this nomination, so please honour it. Like, people say honour the dead vote, honour the dead
Respect the dead
nomination.
nom, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Please vote on this if you're good or evil.
Abdu.
The only reason you should kill me is if I'm the marionette and Jams is my demon. Otherwise, that's the only way I'm consenting.
Please vote on this if you're good or evil. It's the best accusation ever, honestly.
I'm probably
Arif
gonna
is
vote.
voting on this.
Oh, well,
I mean, I feel like I have to.
Respect the dead
Wow.
nom, come on.
7
Oh,
is
wow,
enough. Abdu is marked for execution. Jams is safe for the day. Any further noms counting down from...
Oh well, what was the fisherman advice?
It was very powerful. I don't think I should out it.
Oh, well.
it was probably a mistake not to let that tie, wasn't it?
It was, you should continue telling everyone about all of your technical difficulties.
I
It
think-
will only help.
I think it was fine to kill Abdu, because Abdu has all of the information they need.
No, I don't. I wanted 2 more yeses.
You can't get 2 more.
Wait,
I
let's get
could.
this straight.
If
You-
one of them is a Thimin,
Where,
My
at the end of the day
neighbor.
here, Daniel
Yeah.
is
Sorry, Jams.
exits, pursued by Bear. Abdu is executed and dies. Everyone go to...
Not
Wow.
the marionette
Not
confirmed.
You're the bear.
What did I do?
You did not think of bear.
You did not think of the
Must
bear?
all-
I don't know why this is
going on
so
in this
funny.
Wait, what does that mean?
Look at the script.
Think of. Oh, I see. Okay, yep.
The bear is very cute. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to chat. Oh, that was useful. Oh. Hey, you're muted.
Oh my god, who's getting the brain juice?
I think it's kind of funny watching Arif squirm like this, so I think we keep it on Arif as the golem. I do think this might backfire because there's a non-zero chance that Arif will nominate me tomorrow, and I won't die. But then the game will continue. But then Arif will come out. do I change it? Now I'm like, maybe I change it. I don't think Aerith is confident enough that I'm the demon to nominate
And that
me.
he's not the marionette.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, because I'm his neighbor specifically. That helps. Great, keep it. Aerith is the golem. Yep.
Yeah.
How many
No.
outsiders have people heard of?
Cool. I forgot that I said I was gonna talk to chat, so we can just leave it and we'll hang out. Yeah, this I don't usually put characters in the Grim. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the day, but I'll just say it to you all now. This kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about people having intentions when they're claiming things during the game. That I think there are like so many different ways that people approach kind of how they're playing and what they're claiming early in the game. So if you're claiming something quite early, like often that's just not the thing that you are later. And if I'm thinking about that, then I sort of keep that in my head and I'm like thinking about what people have said and thinking about what's going on. But if I just take what they say and I put it in the Grim, like I just pop it a token, then I don't think about that because I'm just like, oh, well, like the token's on the Grim, so I'll just kind of go back and see what token is on the Grim. And so I actually find it really counterproductive for me as a player to have these like tokens put in the Grim of like, this person said they were this and this person said they were this. Because like half the time they're wrong and then half the time they just like aren't the like that's not telling me sort of like how I felt about what they were claiming. So like I have done player perspectives before where I've written sort of little notes about like what someone was saying or doing or like how they were coming across. And so yeah, it's an interesting one where like I don't know, I tend to not like I think the mega stream actually this past Saturday everywhere else but Sunday here in Oz was I think the first time that I like did a player perspective that was super true to the way that I play, where I just didn't put a single token down the entire time because I just tend not to. But I do think like as evil it can be helpful to like put other tokens, but like literally when I am evil I usually change my token to whatever I'm bluffing, or I just remove it like if I haven't decided what I'm bluffing yet. Like I played a game the other night where I was the demon for I think the second time in a row, and I was like, if I'm looking at a demon token again, it's gonna break me a little bit, and I think I'm gonna struggle to like bluff with the sort of spirit that I want to be bluffing with. So I literally just clicked on the token, removed it, and then played the whole game with just nothing in my Grim. So it's nice. I like oh yes, gambling is mad at me because I bluffed Saint in the second game because I couldn't be bothered to actually do a more intricate bluff. But then I will say gambling, I had a boffin, but in the third game that day, I was the demon 3 times in one day, and 2 of those games were for work. So,
Good morning! Counting down to curtain call. Obviously nothing bad happened last night. Carry on.
I have been...
Everyone go
have
back to
made
sleep.
notes.
Something bad happened that I forgot to do something.
Okay.
I have made notes on what Big Mouth That Kills phrase would be for each heap. Would be good, but I can't say.
Did you get technical difficulties down? Did you remember that one?
Too big, I can't say.
Bad times.
Okay.
Tech very bad, bad tech bad.
Wild idea. Jams is a minion whose demon's phrase is technical difficulties, and is saying it over and over
My
again.
demon is dead in that world.
Say, hey, Jams, you're saying technical.
Yeah, it was Arwell in that world, right?
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, like JC, like I myself, I've said technical difficulties like 5 times.
So you're the demon.
That was Harwell's self-cursing witch whose demon is Jams, right? Who started the ball rolling on technical difficulties to set up Jams to react to it.
Which is extra impressive because Arwell knew that was my phrase before we even spoke.
Yeah, and I don't even need to be the self-cursing witch in that regard because Jams can just kill me with that phrase.
That's true, yeah.
If it'll set your mind at ease, Zorge, I won't say difficulties, technical for the rest of the game.
Oh, no need to go into my paranoia. You say technical difficulties as much as you like.
This is a talking game. You may say whatever you want at any time.
Yeah, I will never stop people.
Back at it. Rehearse.
Hi!
Jams! I am playing this game as if I'm your marionette.
Great!
I just want you to know that.
I don't know if we're on the same team, but I'm happy for you to do that because that's, yeah.
Fine.
Great, love it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. If
Cool.
you're evil and I'm good, then sucks to be me, I guess. I'm the golem.
Genuinely not the demon. You're
Okay,
the golem.
wonderful.
Cool.
That's fine.
I
Then.
mean, I will say, if you really want to know if you're the marionette or not, nominating is a very good way to identify that.
But then the worry there is, if I am the marionette and you are the demon, then town will very quickly come after you.
But I'm not
that's
the demon,
what I'm very scared
so
of.
this isn't an issue.
Okay, then fine. Then I'll just nominate someone.
There's a non-zero chance that if Sam is the demon, which I wouldn't put past Sam, that you could specifically be either, even if you're not a starting marionette, you could have become a marionette when Patters died.
Oh, balls! I didn't think of that. Okay, fun.
But yeah,
fun.
Even if it,
fun,
I will
fun,
say,
fun.
there's 8 people
Fun.
alive right now. If you nominate today,
Yeah.
like,
Who do you think I
we'd
nominate?
probably kill the person that you nominate. I don't know. Who are you thinking about nominating?
Maybe JC. I was thinking JC. I'm going after the fortune teller yeses. So JC, Hob,
I think the
Lorinda
fortune
would all
teller's
be
full
good
of
options.
shit. To be
Oh, really?
completely honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you're good, then the lift onto Abdu would have only happened with evil players, right?
But
as
it didn't.
well,
It
I
happened with a
think.
dead vote from Patters.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't
Yeah.
it? Oh shit. Okay. Fine. Well, I mean, I'm happy to nominate anyone then, I guess, apart from you or Sam. So.
That's fair. Lorinda might genuinely be a good shout because of the I'm definitely like over rotating on a classic old fashioned Jemmings tunnel. But like the whole like, oh, just give me one more day, like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I feel like Lorinda's not said much to make me think that they are the Yag at this
I
point.
realized one of the problems that I had. Yeah, but I think the Yag would be settled and would have been settled because there's only been one kill each day, so it's not
That's
going to
true.
actually be someone like, as much as we're memeing about technical difficulties. Like if that was the phrase,
Yeah.
there would be like 3 more people dead now than there would be otherwise.
True, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Lorinda's a great shout then. Yeah, I'm happy to nominate Lorinda. Like I said, anyone but you or Sam. So good
Cool.
with me.
Yeah, that
Wonderful.
works.
If I am the marionette, just at some point, just put me out my misery and just
Okay.
even if it's on final day.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Wonderful.
This is
All right,
fine.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Great.
Have any like phrases we're special?
Technical difficulties called.
Wait, what were you saying?
But we're just considering the
Like the different phases for people.
Yeah, the ones that we've noticed.
Yeah. The thing I was gonna say is that, and what I just said to Arif, I think that whoever it is, it's not actually one of the phrases that people have been memeing about, just because there's only been one death each day.
Yeah.
So like, as much as it is funny to sort of go and like do all these like silly bits and phrases, I'm like, I actually think it's something that we haven't noticed at all because they've been doing it subtly, and it's probably something that person would say normal.
If it is Lorinda, I think they've said got a cold like few enough times and like tried to actually
Exactly,
sneak it
and so I literally just was
But-
telling Arif that I think he should nominate Lorinda because that would be the most like informative
Yeah.
thing. But Arif is very paranoid that he's my marionette, which I find hilarious. And I did tell him, I was like, look, you could be Sam's marionette, and even if you're not a starting marionette, you could have become a marionette. So like, it's possible.
Am I your marionette? You
Do
can
you-
tell me
do you wanna
if I'm
be?
your marionette.
You should play for my team.
Like-
but like,
I should like. Is your team the good team or the evil team?
it's the good
Like-
team.
Okay, that's boring. Yeah,
Do
what
you
are
wanna-
you?
I mean, you could play for evil. Like that'd be funny. What I am telling people is I'm actually sticking with what I coined with Sam, which is you must think of the bear.
You must think of the bear.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's about your role and not.
Yeah.
Okay. You must
I
of
think
the
this is
bear.
actually quite a clever way to claim my role, and I'm really happy with it.
You must think of the bear. Okay, I'm gonna puzzle on that.
Hell yeah.
Feels.
Cool. Lorinda, any closer on your power?
I got a bingo. I'm happy to die today.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just to nobody's claiming like day one madness, right? Guess we're okay. I think we're in the world where it's witch and marionette at the start of the game.
Bob?
I'm just gonna say I was surprised, partly mad that I refused yesterday. So was anyone Harpy Mad day one?
Doesn't sound like it. I think Pat has added the harpy.
Yeah,
this is confirmed.
confirmed.
Woo!
Thanks, Paddis.
Who do you like me to
Yeah.
What a
sad.
win!
Nominations are open.
If
Do you have
Arif
a
would like to
preference on
nominate,
who? Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was just suggest you'll nominate me if you want. Of course, I should probably die today, and it's a waste of a town vote. So
I'm pretty sure Lorinda's 1000% good.
Yeah, I don't want to kill a good player. I want to kill the demon.
You can't kill the demon. If you're
But I want to.
Ah, we got him.
I really
Can
like.
Can you nominate JC after JC's had the chance to go ask his question?
Yeah, I am happy to do that. Do we have any good questions for me to ask?
Ask if Arif
is
the golem.
Lorinda good?
Arif the golem was that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that would be
there's
a
no
good
need to-
piece of information.
I feel like, I mean, I could ask that. I feel like we're about to find out that Arif's the golem when I die, but sure.
But if you come back and say it's a yes, then there's no point Arif nominating you. You can nominate someone else.
At that point, Aaron's
Ask
backing
if
you up.
Ask if two of App Friend's name are the big mouth that kills.
What?
That would help.
I
Frank
I was tempted to ask, like, has the fortune teller had a yes, like on the demon?
Oh.
I don't think
I'd be
I
tempted
would
to ask
ask
about,
if had
like,
a yes.
marionette
I would
placement.
ask if half are big mouth that kills.
Yeah, maybe me and Lorinda if one was the demon.
Sam, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
You know what? I'll just hold on to it. I think I'll just hold on to it.
Maybe
I'm gonna ask
That's a good phrase.
that kills.
That is a good phrase.
I think asking about the fortune telling information would be useful.
I do too.
And I know I'm not the marionette, so that's fucking sick for me, you know?
Yeah, Pat is above reproach.
You,
And I'm
you
pretty
could
sure
be
I'm gonna
now,
die.
right? But, oh no,
Yeah.
because of the poppy. Yeah.
And I'm sure a ferryman will
Well,
put the pot, so I wouldn't.
You're.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
just
saying
ask
there's Harpy
nicely.
Madness and you're next to me.
Patters, yeah, you're the marionette who added Hobbs'
No, you
imaginary
can't. The jinx
friend,
is
so he's
specifically
actually the
that a living
demon.
player has to become it. So Patters can't be the. Oh wait, yeah. No one else is claiming Harpy Mendes, are they?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Unless the harpy made themselves mad day one, didn't die, and is saying nothing.
Oh, and killed me? Maybe. No, I don't think I did. No, I know I didn't go to a harpy.
This is so cursed.
Well, unless the demon's pretending to be harpy mad because the harpy got
No,
added
no,
to
no,
the
no, no,
marionette.
no, 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 no.
Let's not do that.
Any noms?
Is Jams or Lorinda the demon? No.
Then it's George. George Y.
I don't think so.
What?
Alif,
I
can you
mean-
nominate JC?
I
And
would
then
think George Y if you could.
Well,
if
yeah, I'll
JC dies,
You know,
kill
I'm gonna hold on
Hob.
to it.
Alright,
Right.
let's go, Aaron.
No, I think I'll just hold on to it.
That's a good phrase.
And we'll
This
point
is a
at
good
Griff,
phrase.
as you do not make sound right now.
Oh, Sam, were you nominating someone?
I point at Riff. Yes.
No, that could be anyone. Riff is. Who else is?
Riff. Got it. Thank you.
That's not me. It's not me. This is.
Continue.
I do not think my string is pull, so need to kill Riff, or at least make Riff nom.
Riff.
I think I'll hold on to it.
That's a good phrase.
That is a good phrase.
Players, I think, are good at voting for this, even though I'm not completely convinced myself. I think I'm happy.
I think it's George
Daniel,
Y.
don't use your dead vote. Daniel, don't use your dead vote. I'll vote. I promise.
No, Arif obviously is not going to vote. Oh.
Oh.
Now I could
Okay.
punch.
Yes.
You must foot pedal.
But now we need to live.
Rock.
What is weird to me is Arif is very clearly not the golem. But if they were the demon bluffing golem, they could just Yagababble kill someone in their bluff of golem.
No,
So
I think I'm gonna hold it.
But
I
then
think,
you
Are you
I
gonna
think
hold on
what
to
is
it?
happening
I
is
think I'm gonna hold on
weird.
to it.
We have someone on the block. I'm going to count down from.
Arif's evil
gonna
with
hold
George
on
Y.
Arif doesn't want to be confirmed, guys. Why bother?
George would like to nominate JC.
Go on then.
JC is one of my biggest demon candidates at the moment. How town seems set on killing Arif. I am okay with this, but I'm not convinced that Arif is a demon. I think JC is much more likely to be the demon.
JC?
I was expecting this to be cleared up when I got Golem Punch today, and now it seems like that is not happening.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, sure. Like, execute me today or tomorrow. We've got enough. How many are we alive? 8 alive, yeah. Execute me today or tomorrow, that's fine. Like, I do not want to be in Final 3 if there's suspicion on me.
We're on the boat.
There's 8 alive?
Yeah.
Vote on it now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got 8. We've got loads of time.
Nobody dies at night. So.
Yeah,
Okay,
JC,
well,
I would much have preferred Arif to nominate you, but it did not seem like Arif was going to do that.
One is not enough.
With some luck, Big Brain is Riff, and then we learn more because as there is no more Big Brain.
Counting down from 10 again.
Arif, are you going to use it?
I don't think there is a Serenovus, right? It's which.
You don't want to confirm yourself?
No, I will say I'm currently Serenovus mad as the golem.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go then. That's all cleared up.
I'm also half mad about Arif.
Oh, good.
Oh, and I'm Witch Curse, so we've got the full set.
We all come back to town, or we're in town, sorry. Day is over. The trap door on the stage was a little bit too loose. Lorinda dies.
Oh.
Arif dies. Executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Low is strange.
I will say, I think there's a pixie.
The bear?
Think of the bear!
I think there's genuinely a pixie of my role.
What is your role, Alif?
Am I okay to out it now, or I feel like I've already?
Well, how much do you trust
The
the
net-
person who's currently
phase.
claiming your role? Because if you think that they're actually that thing, then they can confirm that you are what you are if you don't out it.
Sarah doesn't
Yeah.
affect the night, right?
Well, it's loose.
Yeah,
In
I'm
general,
not gonna. I don't think it's fair for me
Yeah.
to out it. I was the golem the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could.
Yes, we
yeah.
all agree.
That damn Serenovus.
You were the
shut me
most
up.
golem when you didn't want to nominate anyone.
Goddamn Serenovus. Oh. When I find out who you were, I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
I mean,
think...
Arif, you could have nominated and see if Raj just confirms the bluff. It would have been really funny.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of
Yeah. Like, if the Yag had already said their phrase, you were getting hard
I
confirmed.
didn't even think that's a thing that could happen on this script, and that's like 10 times funnier.
Oh.
Hard
Alright,
confirm somebody's a thing they're mad about. Well, you must.
Hi.
Hey. What you thinking?
I'm thinking that I know, like, as soon as Arif outed that, and as soon as Sam specifically said he thinks Arif is the Serenovus, Sam hasn't come out as the lunatic yet. Sam needs to be made mad as the balloonist.
Balloonist.
Yes.
You got it. You got it.
If he's bluffing it, then perhaps he should continue to bluff it. Just a thought.
Agreed.
Cool. Thanks. Ha 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 ha. That is my plan. I'm gonna make. Yeah, so, like, basically, if Sam can't out as the lunatic, it's gonna confuse a lot of things about the outsider count, which is gonna give me a lot of power to push worlds where there is a living mutant, which might be extra confused. No, actually, no, it's not, because Patters is confirmed as the Plague Doctor. There's no Sentinel on this, so we know that, like, there has to be 2 or 3 if there is a balloonist. But Sam specifically can't out as the outsider that he is now for as long as I'm alive. JC said it at least once yesterday. I haven't really been tracking. I've just been trying to say, like, good every day. So yeah, that's what that is. Let's see. Oh, Lorinda's Amni. I'll try and put in things that I know. I don't know what George is, and George probably has pretty damning information, but I'm also just not gonna worry about that. I'm a little bummed that I haven't gotten to talk to JC. This is often a thing that happens for me where I don't tend to get to coordinate with my evil team very much. I couldn't hear at the end of the day. A bunch of people were talking. I thought it was Arwell who said that he was Harpy mad, but it could have been Lorinda. I could be wrong about that. Either way, the fact that everyone evil is alive does help us, but we're going into 5, and I have a feeling that JC dies tomorrow. Like, I don't think we're gonna win, but this has been incredibly, incredibly fun. So, yeah, very happy to just sort of keep this up and to really, like, dig into... I think to look good tomorrow, I'm gonna have to, like, dig into kind of outsider count. If I can make it to final day, if we can make it to final 3... Like, if we can kill George tomorrow, I think that's the optimal situation. Because then Sam just stays mad, can't ever out that he's the lunatic. And that's, like, really... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't done this yet. I'm just going to make a note next to JC that says, sure, because that's the phrase. I don't know how many sures it is, actually. It might just only be 3. But, yeah, that's what we got. I think people know I'm evil, but I'm okay with that. Like, we're having fun here. I could potentially become the frame, but what's hard is that, like, Abdu, like, we unfortunately know that it's not a starting, yeah, we know that it's not a starting, what's it called? I think they know that the Harpy came in when Patters died, which means that Abdu didn't turn into the marionette, which means that, like, the yes on day 1 has to be dealt with, and so it is going to be kind of a battle between me and JC, I think, as demon candidates, and they have 2 kills, but I could see Raj potentially, if JC can get the phrase in early, potentially killing someone, like, before the day is over to force us to sleep, but, like, that's tricky because you don't usually want to put games on 4 because then it makes it a lot harder to say the phrase. But oh yeah, I'm unmuted, but I'm in a private chat, so we're fine. This is the nice thing about getting woken up in the night, is that I can just stay here since Raj didn't kick me out. Yeah, so that's where we're at. This tracks with the thing that someone the other day was like, when Ben streams player perspective, he, like, you know, shoots the shit during the night and then, like, talks about the game during the day. But when you stream player perspective, you just mess around during the day, but then you do talk about the game in the night. So that's, you know, that's where we're at. I do think it's different, too, doing, like, an evil player perspective, because you're, you know, you're, like, not really world, but, like, I'm not trying to solve the game. I'm trying to solve the puzzle of how do I make JC not the demon. And I don't know is the answer of that. I don't know if I can genuinely marionette Arif, or if that helps. Because it at this point might be the more minion-y thing to do. I think what it did help was, like, it bought us another day. It got Arif to not nominate JC, which in turn got Arif killed. So that's useful.
That's it, yeah. It clears my neighbor.
All right, everyone. Another morning. I feel like we're maybe only a night or 2 away from the big show. Remember to sell tickets.
Hey.
Hello. First of all, we've not had a chance to chat all game. Are you the Serenovus?
No.
It could have been Raj. I don't know.
Did you get snake charmed? What's happening?
Last night, yeah. I'm now the good pixie. So Hobbs your Yag, I guess. And probably that's the good phrase is his phrase for real now.
This is the best possible ending.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I knew it was coming too. Oh, fucking hell, Hob. Why?
I mean, I assume Arif is the snake charmer who is now dead, and so now Hobbs actually being able to take the
You know what I said? You must think of the bear.
Yeah.
This is so
yeah.
good. God damn it, JC.
It's not my fault. Blame Hob. I'm just a poisoned good pixie.
Yeah, it's a shame that there's not a way to oh right, you're the pixie, you're not the snake charmer now. Let me try and accurately update this for what's
That's the point. Raj didn't give me a role to be mad as. I'm poisoned. I should still get one.
You don't need to get one. You're poisoned. You don't have an ability.
Yeah.
This is fucking hilarious. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better ending. I'm sad that we're gonna lose, but I'm like, if there's no way I would rather lose, to be completely honest. Cool. That's great. Well,
So, did
I'm
Sam
going
ever
to...
figure out he was the lunatic, by the way, or is he still?
Surely he knows, but he's, you know, like, I feel like he'll come out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If
that's
he
fair.
knows, like, there's no way that he doesn't know at this point.
I'd hope not.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I
mean,
trust.
actually, no,
I think
I
Sam
hope
is a good enough player that he definitely knows by now.
Yeah, I completely forgot to even pretend to be a minion to him. So if I was one of them, then there.
He came to me first, so I'm assuming he got me. But like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, good luck.
This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna deny everything.
Oh, of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
As
It's
what?
just... Oh boy. This is going to sound like I've made up the most elaborate story to get a stay of execution today.
I think you have.
Yeah, I think I have to.
I think George is under the effects of an evil character.
I would like to strenuously push
Very
back against
directly.
this.
Hello.
Hello.
JC has been snake charmed. Bye.
Okay.
I cannot confirm or deny.
So, I have run out of role for you. You not have chair of wheel.
Think
You
of the
not,
bear.
Not know.
Think of the bear. Think of what the bear learns. And think of one word in the power of the bear.
That.
Yes,
you don't have,
town.
You don't have tent. You don't have tent.
I don't have tent.
That one word?
I can't have
Okay.
tent.
Yeah, I know, but
I must be town.
word is
I
mad,
am
so-
town.
I don't have bear. I like if you have bear, then I
I
see,
don't have
but
bear.
I see no bear.
Yes, no bear.
Yeah, but
No bear.
Some-
There is
Variant
Sam, there
confirmed
is
as
no
well.
bear. Think of the bear.
X George, I believe your hand was up first. And then
Alright,
Daniel.
I have a dumb plan. It could backfire on me massively. I do believe what George Way is saying is the truth. So I will say that JC is good, the most good player I have ever seen in my life. JC is absolutely the best, most good he could ever be.
Oh no.
Heard.
Correct.
Daniel.
Unless I was fibbing on day one, my savant information says George Y is lying.
George White
About
is
what?
lying. That is correct.
About what?
About, like, lying now? About...
Being snake charmed and being the starting D. Well, maybe.
Oh, that is actually true. I was snake charmed last night. My
But
phrase
Daniel-
was in the world.
Then
Sam would like to point at George.
Sam
Why?
points at George. Before that, Arif, you had your hand up for a sec. Did you want to say something?
is it worth me outing what I was? Is it? Are we fine?
Yeah.
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 Some people say yes. Some people say no.
Yes.
You were the snake charmer, right?
No, I was the damsel. Ha!
Ooh, interesting.
I'm dead.
All right, Sam, you had nominated George Y. Go ahead.
So, I am man who fly high in sky. My name does not match with big ball that has been seen through. But could make sense if George Y pull low strings. And so, I think George Y, big mouth Achilles.
George Y.
No, George is the marionette, not Lorinda. JC is the wig. I was snake charmed last night. My phrase was in the world.
Is JC the demon?
No, JC is the
Hob,
witch.
Hob is the demon.
Hob is the
Yes.
demon, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sam,
I've got Jams as the demon in my world, but
Sam,
okay.
you're gonna love to hear what JC has to say.
Yeah. Could I nominate Hob, please, Raj?
You can.
Um,
JC is crushed by a piano.
Yeah, that's fair. So
That's so
George is coordinating wonderfully, but I was actually pixie snake charmed last night. Specifically, I'm not the snake charmer now, I am the pixie now. And Hob was being openly mad as the snake charmer. So it is literally just Hob. There is nobody else it can be.
Okay.
Hob, your defense.
That's a good phrase. I'm just the regular snake charmer. Happy to die.
Oh, also, Sam was the lunatic, with the phrase "big mouth that kills."
There's Sam's hand. Okay, we're good.
One vote.
I am voting this dead
Can you
vote.
confirm?
Reproach.
Let's respect the dead
Sam,
vote.
can you confirm that you're the lunatic, please?
I am not.
I mean,
Well, I can't. Is that a tie? Oh.
No.
No.
Wait, how many alive are we? 1, 2, 3,
I
4.
nominate Sam.
Sam.
I
Sam, tell us
I
why.
really need Sam to tell us that he's the lunatic to back up what JC is saying.
That's such a big word. I can't use such a big word.
Okay. Is your shape a swirl?
I mean, I might have big mouth that kills roll in front of me.
No, that's a good phrase.
And yes, might have asked Raj to change race.
We're gonna run the vote.
Oh, well played.
I don't know, Raj. Sounds like he might be claiming lunatic.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Can we establish whether JC had a marionette, please?
I did not have a marionette.
Okay, guys, this is fine then.
I don't
The evil team are what makes it on Sam.
George
Three
is the
is not
marionette.
enough. We're gonna count down here from. I don't even know how many votes. 5.
Oh.
That's a good phrase. That's a good
That's
phrase.
good phrase.
That's a good
That's a
phrase.
good
That's a good phrase.
Good phrase.
Good
Sam,
Good phrase,
Sam,
Raj.
what role are you? Sam, we need to know before we kill Hob.
Sam, big madness.
Bring madness, Sam.
Sam is executed. Sam dies. The game is over.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
think
little
we
bit sorry
all
about the
won
end of
that
I
game.
think I made a mistake.
Yes.
but
That was wild.
I
we'll talk through it.
genuinely forgot about that part.
We'll talk through it, and then we can decide if it was the right thing. The game was ending there either way.
It was
so
the right thing.
I think we
I'll
all won
say,
the game. I'm not
first-
worried.
congrats to the evil team. But who was on the evil
wait,
team?
what?
We're gonna start with Daniel, our savant. Daniel, can you read out your savant info for us, please?
Yes. The marionette is clockwise of the demon. Not all once per game abilities are in the game.
Well, that's because not all once per game abilities were in the game, because there was no golem and there was no artist. The golem was Arif, or Riff, your snake charmer, who was Sarah locked as the golem for the first 3 days. Arif snake charmed
Hob, Waniel, Exorge.
Exorge. Exorge was our oracle, who on the last day was told by George Y that they were the marionette. Exorge was also made harpy mad due to the harpy added by Patters the Plague Doctor, who was the first death because town didn't want to execute on day 1. Exorge was mad that JC was evil and decided to break it because he wanted to take away an execution from the good team, because George Y had convinced him that George Y was the demon who was snake charmed on the last night. George Y was actually the witch who witch cursed Sam the lunatic. We'll come back to Sam later. On day 1, Sam didn't nominate, and then got a kill on on Orwell, who was our fisherman, whose advice was to trust their neighbors. He also witch cursed Lorinda, which ended up not mattering because I think Lorinda died from a Yagababel kill. Lorinda was our amnesiac. Lorinda, do you want to tell us what your amnesiac ability was?
Yeah, my amnesia ability was once per game. You can choose to learn which players the Yagababel killed, and I only learned Daniel and Patters because I asked it on night 3, which was quite early.
Yeah, but it was okay because you're a witch curse that day, and I think you're gonna die. So I think it was good that you used it there. But that's because the other kill was, of course, the witch kill. Abdu was our first execution, I believe. Abdu was our completely sober and healthy fortune teller who on night 1 said, I want to find out if I'm the marionette, and picked Jams and JC and got a yes. The next day, he picked Hob and Lorinda. Lorinda was his red herring, and so he got another yes. Town then decided to kill Abdu. Jams was our Sarah Novus, who's doing most of the Sarah locking of Arif, and then eventually moved it over to Sam and said, Sam, Mad is the balloonist. Sam kind of broke Madness at the end, or wasn't claiming balloonist at the end, yeah.
I broke Madness after the vote was run, but it was on me to remember that it was happening.
Yeah. I think what I should have done there was probably just not killed Exorge to give Good a chance, but here we are. Exorge was killed for the Harpy Madness on JC. JC ends the game, started the game as the Yagababble. JC, what was your phrase?
Sure.
Yes. And
Good.
Sam, what was your phrase?
Amazing.
Oh, my phrase was Big Mouth that kills, obviously.
Big Mouth who kills. JC was, after Aerith died, Hob gained the Snake Charmer ability. We went to the room. Hob said, I think JC is the Cerenovus. I think Jams is the demon, so I'm going to pick JC. Hob became our ending Yagababble with the phrase, that's a good phrase.
That's a good phrase.
That's a good phrase.
I'm taking that
was
one as a
great.
win. We got
It was like a
think-
1 in
yeah.
6, then I hit the demon. God damn it.
Yeah,
So,
Exorge
one
also
thing I want to
Fibbed.
add. Yes, Raj, you go
Yes.
ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that part. So Exorge was fibbed after the death of Abdu, because I thought Abdu thought he might be the marionette, and so Exorge, the Oracle, got a 1 after the death of Abdu in order to sell that. Daniel had a little bit of information pointing that towards that too, because Daniel's Knight 1 was the Mario's Clockwise of the Demon, which Abdu is of JC, or not all once per game, they're in the abilities are in the game, and his day 2 was the Fibbin has been used, or the Yag phrase is 4 words long, which I thought was super fun because it is 4 words long, but so is Sam's. And I thought that would string the lunatic along a little bit longer.
Yeah, that
Sam,
was
I'm
great.
curious when you found out you were the lunatic.
So I have been assuming that I could be. So I have 3 minions. My minions this game were Exorge, Arwell, and Jams. Thank you, Arwell, for convincing me that you are definitely a minion. Well, I've been operating on the assumption that I could be the demon, absolutely. And honestly, it wasn't until JC came out that I was like, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, when I was trying
didn't-
to choose a magician.
I had
was
no
like,
idea
Arwell.
there was actually a snake charmer even in play, and the fact that like as soon as JC pinged me first thing on that final day, I was like, I just didn't even beat around the bush. I was like, you've been snake charmed. But the thing that was so good was like I didn't realize how useful, because I just thought it'd be funny, right, to make the lunatic mad, to like fuck with the outsider count, be like, oh, someone's a living mutant somewhere, right, like because there's no one claiming lunatic, surely they'd know by now. And I was like, well, you're bluffing balloonist, I'll just make you keep claiming balloonist. But to actually have JC who's like coming out going, and Sam is the lunatic, Sam, you can verify that you're the lunatic. No, you can't. That was so much more powerful than I intended it to be.
I mean, game-winningly powerful, right?
Game winning. Yeah.
I genuinely, I'd forgotten by the time I broke that I was Ceremat. Like, there was so much else going on that day that I just fucking slept my
It was
mind.
a big day.
Oh,
It was pretty wild last time.
That-
But
that
that was
was-
your game of their silence and slumber.
That script was a lot of fun.
That's
Yeah,
a
it
good
was
phrase
fun.
in a great game.
Yeah.
yeah, so I just want to. So essentially, what happened is I got a 0, a 1, then a 0, which was a fibbin, and then George comes out that he's been snake charmed and I'm the marionette. At that point, I'm like, this makes sense. I'm just gonna go all in on this world. And then Aerith being Ceramad was the only thing that was like there were just too many minions,
Yeah.
and I was slowly working it out. But
That was how we got JC out of the day when everyone was like, Aerith, nominate JC, was that I just marionetted the crap out of Aerith in the text chat. I was like, okay, fine, you're the marionette, don't nom, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna help, JC's the witch, it's bad, don't do it on him. And it was like, someone in chat was like, that mechanically does not work. Also, Patters, you had a hand up.
Yeah, was another reason I was killed because Artist was a bluff, Raj?
No.
damn it.
It's when you said that after I killed you, I was like, shit, that was maybe more information than I wanted to give Patters immediately. But
It was just
part of it
punishment
was
to town.
yeah. Part of it was also it was a punishment to town, and part of it was also I did want you to die earlier in the game rather than later in the game because I wanted Lorinda's ability to be more useful, and I think it's more useful if the Harpy kills are also available. But I realized later in the game that with new Plague Doctor, maybe it's not new anymore, whatever. I could have made a second Cerenovus, which would have been really fun too. But I
That's
think
what
this
I
Oh.
thought had happened, because I thought that Hob was Seri mad that he was whatever it was that he was claiming
The
that
snake
day.
charmer, yeah.
And I
Snake
wrote in
charmer.
chat in all caps, I was like, double Cerenovus! Like, I was so excited.
What it's worth, Patters, I thought you were the mutant when you came straight out of the block claiming artist.
Ah, okay.
I
Someone
think
in
me and
chat.
Patters both agreed it was a great Amni ability, by the way. Really,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it
an
was
Well,
awesome
in this
ability.
game,
I
it was a
love
great
that.
ability.
Fits the script.
Also, can I say, with regards to me being really chill about Aerith Golem punching me, I had not spoken to Jams all game and thought Aerith was actually the Golem, and was like, well, we're probably going to lose this.
That
I
makes
was
it like
100%
20 times better.
killing whoever Aerith nominated if there was a Yaga kill available that day. Just to sell Aerith as the golem.
I wish I'd known.
I genuinely didn't think of that when I made Aerith mad. I was just like, oh, it'll be funny because he'll squirm a lot and he'll also not be able to nominate. Like, that's useful.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The day one conversation between me, Aleph, and Hob, where Hob claimed to be Snake Charmer on checking me, and then I said, yeah, nope, I was the demon and I'm now the Snake Charmer. You just watching that must have been fun.
Inside, I was just like, yes, well, I've just got to go along with this. I'm the golem. And then that final day chat with Hob, where Hob was like, oh, I'm the damsel, don't tell anyone. I was like, right, I'm going to cover for you.
I think it's safe to say that now we need to write a script based around the pixie, and it's just called Think of the Bear. That needs to happen.
I do have to ask, because the question I was dreading all game was somebody saying, why don't you just call it Yag?
Because it's much more fun to call it when it's math that kills.
It also, in hindsight, makes so much more sense why you were doing the bit, because I was like, yeah, Sam, it was really funny last night, but I don't really understand why it's just still happening.
Wait.
Yeah.
The moment Hob became the demon is the moment that JC said, I really need to stop you saying that now.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no! I was talking to chat, so I missed all of that. That's so funny.
Yeah, in the night, Hob said that's a good phrase after he became the active demon. I was like, Hob, you need to actually stop saying that now.
Patters, why did you vote dead vote to lift Jams? What was Jams claiming?
Why did I dead vote to lift Jams? Because I didn't believe Abdu more.
But what was Jams claiming? I never spoke.
So
to
the funny thing is, someone in chat said, "Okay, Jams, so what were you trying to bluff?" And I don't think there's an answer. I don't think I was bluffing anything.
So the reason I voted on Abdu is like Abdu, if not Fibbined, has the full set of information.
Yeah.
Four people we need to kill to win.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good vote for that reason, not because he was necessarily evil, but it's like if he's evil, then great. If he's good, then great. Like
I did it because I didn't. You weren't supposed to actually put Jams on the block, so I guess I had to vote for anyone.
I had to vote for it because there was a fortune teller yes on me and Jams, and if I'm like,
and if I
but
died,
I don't
it's so
think
much
that's
worse
real.
for you.
Yeah,
I
we
had
needed
to
Jams
vote
to
for
be
it
a
'cause
demon later on.
Yeah.
I like having big brain. So I literally said to chat at the beginning, I was like, Sarah Novus is one of the few evil characters that I get the token, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
This is a character I would like to be.
I think it did a lot of work. Yeah.
That was really fun. Thank you so much, Raj.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone
Yeah,
won
that
that
was so
game.
much fun.
I don't feel fair saying that was an evil win. That was just an everyone win.
It was an everyone win.
Yeah, absolutely an everyone win.
But in an actual way, it was an evil win.
We had the solve, we got Hob on the block, Sam forgot he was mad, and then Hob said, that's a good phrase, 15 times.
Which is really how all games should end, I feel.
I guess they could have killed Sam at the end and not executed him, and then let Hob just die.
Yeah.
No, it's fine to let the game in how it does. Because, like, theoretically, I've broken madness the moment my hand goes up to vote on Hob, and that might change how people vote.
And how often does a pixie snake charmer get to win as the demon?
Right, that's pretty rare. Yeah. I feel like Hob earned it.
Yeah.
Why have you broken madness on voting for Hob?
Because the reason I vote there is JC saying, "Oh, Sam, you're the lunatic, right?"
Yeah, and telling you what your phrase was, which I couldn't know otherwise.
Jesse, what were you pixie man as?
The rest of that was convincing enough.
I didn't get a townsfolk.
Wow.
The game is
completely gave away that I was poisoned.
You know what?
Rush.
That's ruined the game.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Run it back.
Big asterisk. I would have made you mad as the amnesiac, probably.
Not snake charmer.
Oh, that was so funny. I should.
I mean, it makes no difference. We all know I'm poisoned, so.
You're dead too, yeah. Or you died later, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that when you said, you were like, yeah, Nick, I didn't get a character to be mad as, and I was like, you don't have an ability, go away. Cool. So a fun thing that's happening right after this, so there's a thing called the Yogs cast. I don't know very much about it, but I know some people, Sam has told me lots of great things. Apparently they're really awesome. They're running Clocktower. They've just been doing a stream of a live game while we have been playing this nonsense this whole time. But they are about to do an online game starting in 15 minutes. And our TPI's very own Ben Burns is going to be storytelling with them. So if people are excited about that, want to watch that, you can watch that on, I think, both. I don't actually know the Twitch name of the Yogscast channel, but I think they're very
Probably
popular, so it
Yogscast
shouldn't be
Live.
hard to find. Yeah, but Ben is going to be streaming his perspective as a storyteller on the TPI channel. So you can go see that, which is really fun and exciting and awesome for Ben to get to hang out with lots of fun people. In the meantime, Ben's not live yet, so we'll just keep shooting the shit over here. And then, yeah, right over there in a bit. There's one more character release before TPI stops releasing characters. I would like everyone to say what they think the new character release is. In no particular order, we can just raise hands and say, but wrong answers only.
Yes.
Go for it, Patters.
No, let me think again. I think I almost said the real answer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call on people. I'm not a teacher.
I'm very excited to play with Dribbles the Naughty.
Honestly, since I've played, I've always wanted a character like the Parrot Tamer, and so I'm excited for it to come out.
Personally, I'm incredibly happy for the encyclopedias to finally see released.
I kind of want to know what these are.
Mr. Blobby is my favourite demon.
That's a good phrase.
We finally got the brand partnership worked out. the ultimate collab.
Ooh, there is an ultimate collab, and I mean like one that people have been asking for a very long time that I have been working really hard on that is coming. I don't know how soon the content will drop, but they're filming like next week, which is super exciting. Anyways, back to wrong answer characters.
I think it was very harsh of TPI to ruin a bunch of scripts by releasing a character called Fish Bucket, but I'm intrigued to see what it does.
Patters, does the demon Mr. Blobby add in the outsider Noel Edmonds?
Yes, and also Mr. Blobby's ability is much like the Yagababble, but the phrase is always Blobby, 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 Blobby.
I think it's high time that TPI put out the Baroness, which is like the Baron, except it's the active Baron, which is the far superior and much more fun version of it.
I respect that. Personally, I'm looking forward to the Whale Keeper.
If you have a Baron and a Baroness in the same game, is it +4, or does the active one keep resetting it back to +2? Is there a jinx between them?
Yeah, it's the active.
I'll make sure that we jinx that, yeah.
Yeah, that maybe that needs to be. Wait, if there's also a poison.
Well, no, I think it's if they're both in the same game, they create little barons that run around, and yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually.
So outsiders receive a little Baron token, and they can give it to other players to make them outsiders.
I think someone has a homebrew like that. For whatever reason, that reminded me of a genuine character that Lachlan made called the Vampire, which is there are like good players. Some good players think that you are the demon and that they are minions, and so the vampire is just a minion who during minion and demon info, there's like 2 good players who get minion tokens and are told that they're minions to the vampire, but the vampire is just not the demon. It's like so cracked. It's so good. Wow. Oh, this is fun. Brockwell says, "Wet carrot, outsider. You do nothing." Yeah, this is good. This is good. I don't there's not much coming. It's the holidays. Like, there's not much coming up. We're chilling. I'm running in-person games in Sydney on Tuesday, so that'll be fun. Anyone else have any fun? Bye, Batters. Fun local games coming up that they want to shout out for their communities?
Oh yeah. Manchester this weekend. It's not me, it's Claire, but Claire is running at Dungeons and Flagons in Manchester.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I'm 2 days away from the end of my work year, and I'm so excited to just play daytime Clocktower, just a ridiculous amount.
I'm so jealous.
But nothing else to do.
My big end of year crunch period has been extended to Christmas Eve, so yeah. But on the plus side, it might get extended further and make it so it's also crunch between Christmas and New Year's, so that'll be fun.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice.
That'll
Math
really take
Blade
the
in
egg off.
chat says that there's a fun game in Berkeley this weekend, which I'm guessing is the Clocktower on the Clocktower, where everyone in the Bay Area goes to the Berkeley College campus Clocktower and then plays Clocktower right next to the Clocktower, which is super fun. For people in California, you should go, which is great. Yeah, and someone just showed up and was like, wait, how did this happen? Who's the demon? Looking at the script, which not important. We're not worried about that.
Long story.
Yeah, well, we'll just think of the bear. Yeah.
Always think of the bear.
Everyone kept saying that. I was so confused about thinking
What
of the
does
bear.
it
Yeah, why
So,
were we thinking of the bear?
because Sam and I were talking.
I can't say Pixie, okay?
He can't say Pixie.
So-
And I tried to claim that I talked to Sam first. I realized as soon as George told me Sam was the lunatic that Sam had me as minion, and I was deeply upset because I would have absolutely gone ham on that. That would have been so fun. But I was like, I had said to Sam that I was something that visited the storyteller, and then I couldn't be bothered to go actually visit Raj to bluff anything for the first 2 days. So I was like, well, I can't be the savant or the amni. So then I was stuck with artist or fisherman, but JC was bluffing artist, and there was clearly a fisherman. So I said, think of the bear as a way to signal that I was in fact the pixie and not a different thing. But then I couldn't bluff pixie either, so I just sort of like collapsed into mutant to be like, think of the bear, like, right? But like Sam knows there's not a mutant because he has balloonist as a bluff and he's the lunatic and Patters is obviously the plague doctor. So I just didn't have a bluff and I just kept saying, think of the bear. That was my bluff. You know, it's fine.
Side note, early on in the game, speaking of fishermen, Arwell comes out and says there's fisherman advice that the Yag phrase needs to be changed, and that genuinely was the thing that scared me the most the entire game.
Incredible.
That would have been really good fisherman advice.
All right, thank you all so much for joining us. I'm going to send y'all over to Ben and TPI. If he's not live, he will be soon. And like I said, he's going to be storytelling for the Yogs cast, so not your usual group of players, but it's going to be loads of fun. In the meantime, I think we're going to be back for one last stream of the year next week. We'll see. Hopefully I wake up. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to hang out with us. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever it is that you are in the world. And, you know, obviously, always remember to think of the bear. Cool. We will see you later. Thank you guys so much. I will continue to blather while I find the button that ends the stream. Bye!